The 70s and the 80s were times unforgettable for a lot of people, but also for cinema. Movies like Godfather, The Shining,
Here's Johnny!
Mean Streets were the focus at this moment.
Well, I bought a few rounds of drinks over here while I was waiting, you know what I mean? Tony says my credit ain't no good no more.
But the main reason of that focus wasn't their great stories or incredible characters. The main reason of this focus was that were classified as R-rated movies.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
But let's start with the beginning.
Marty! You've got to come back with me. Where? Back to the future.
This system started since cinema creation, when Thomas Alva Edison created the first studio ever. He started making short movies, but when he showed a Spanish dancer, a lot of people got mad, because this dancer was showing his legs. This was the first censorship case. 10 years later, Chicago was the first city that created a formal classification system. Over the years, this system evolved in a more critical way, making more easy to classify movies.
Daddy! Goodbye, Junior! Adios!
After knowing this piece of history, now you have to know that the directors of The Godfather, The Shining, and Mean Streets were scared when their movies got R-rated classification. Cinema of authors is a type of cinema when some directors have their own personal style, and a bigger reason is that they create their stories. So their style is in everything, from the script to the simple actor selection. So when they got this classification at that times was terrible, because people know that movies with that classification were violent, have nudes, or something about drug abuse. So Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola, and Stanley Kubrick had to censor themselves for having a lower classification.
I know what you did. You're a damn terrorist. All right, just get the hell out of here, huh?
But nowadays this problem is totally different, and here is where Deadpool comes in.
Oh! Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine. And let me tell you, he's got a nice pair of smooth criminals down under. Anyway, I got places to be, a face to fix, and oh, bad guys to kill.
Deadpool is the most successful R-rated movie in all cinema history. Deadpool is totally paradigm breaker. First of all, it's a superhero movie.
Superhero landing. She gonna do a superhero landing. Wait for it!
Woo! Superhero landing! Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
Totally.
It's an extreme violent movie.
Don't make me ask twice. Where is Francis? You made me ask twice. Is the mask muffling my voice?
And it's from one of the most popular characters of Marvel Comics, and also maybe the most controversial too.
You're about to be killed by a Zamboni!
Thanks to this movie, another movies have the impulse to come out. Another great example is Logan. Fans, since the first movie of X-Men was released, they asked for a more violent and aggressive Logan, but X-Men movies were always PG-13. For kids, fun entertainment for whole family. But Deadpool helped Logan to become true.
Careful. I need the girl. What girl? Go get her.
because this movie show that nowadays an enjoyable movie can be sarcastic, controversial, blurry, and very, very funny.
I'm gonna wait out here, okay? It's a big house. It's funny that I only ever see two of you. It's almost like the studio couldn't afford another X-Man.
Now, a lot of people wait for Tarantino, Scorsese, Seth Rogen, and a lot of controversial movie directors for the movie releases. So I just can say that I'm waiting for the next movie revelation.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
X gon' give it to ya. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to ya. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker